Hello and welcome to Herald TV's news bulletin with me, Clinton D'Souza, and here are the top stories. The declaration of sitting MLA Dayanand Sopte as the likely BJP candidate for Mandre seat by the BJP state election in charge Devendra Fadnavis has set the cat among the pigeons. While Sopte and his supporters have cheered the news, former Chief Minister Lakshmikant Parsekar says that he is one of the three RSS leaders who set up BJP in Goa, and BJP has to give me a ticket, that too of his party. Late evening on Monday, the BJP state election in charge Devendra Fadnavis almost cleared that a Mandre constituency seat ticket will go in the hands of Dayanand Sopte. This has resulted into BJP versus BJP fight in Mandre. It has also resulted in tense-like situation in Mandre constituency among both the supporters.
हांव भारतीय जनता पक्षाचो प्रामाणीक सैनीक आसा. म्हजो त्या पक्षाचेर विश्वास आसा आनी तो पक्ष म्हाका न्याय दितलो. त्या पक्षान जें काम दिता तें हांव करतलो. श्रीपाद राजन बाब आनी हांव अशें भारतीय जनता पक्षाक 89 संघान दिल्ले ही म्हणटा न्ही. हय, जेंकां ह्या घटनेचें महत्व दिसता ताणें ती घटना आपल्या वक्तव्यात केल्या. त्या गोश्टीत तथ्य आसा, खरीच आसा गोश्ट ती. आतां दिवप आनी आतां दिले जाल्यार धांवत वतले. आजची स्थिती, तेन्नाची स्थिती ही वेगळी आसली. तेन्ना उबो रावलो जाल्यार डिपॉझीट साल्वार करपाची कुवत नासली, क्षमता नासली. आमची फकाणां उडयताले. त्या वेळार संघाचें काम म्हणून आमी केलां. अजूनही संघाचें काम म्हणूनच आमी भारतीय जनता पक्षाचें काम करतात. जी भारतीय जनता पक्षांत जबाबदारी आयली, म्हणजे संघटनेतली जबाबदारी आसा किंवा सरकारांतली जबाबदारी आसा, ती आमच्या ताकती प्रमाणे आमी केल्ली आसा.
कालचो जो आमचो कार्यकर्ता मेळावो जाल्लो आहा तो आमकां चड दीस ना, एक 5 दीस पयलींच आमकां इन्फॉर्मेशन मेळिल्ली. आनी तेच्या पयलीं भाई सोपटेचा काम 4-5 म्हणजे निवडून येयल्या उपरांत चालू आहा. तेचेर आमकां काय जास्त असं टेन्शन नासला की हाडून धरून हाडा अशी बी काय व्हडलें हें नासला. आमी डायरेक्ट मोबायल टू मोबायल मेसेज धाडले, कॉल केले आणि जितकी अपेक्षा आसली तितके कार्यकर्ते आमचे येयले. आमच्या मतदारसंघान आनीसो एक मनीस इच्छूक आहा तिकीटेक, ताका लागून मातसो सुद्दां असो बोलाचा पडला. पूण तिकीट ही भाई सोपटेकच कन्फर्म आहा पयलींच्यान, त्याच्याबद्दल काय प्रश्न ना. अपोजिशनात ते मातसो वारो करतात पण त्या वाऱ्याचो काय परिणाम जावचो ना आणि आम्ही तिकीटीचं टेन्शन घेऊन असं काम करनो ना. आमची तयारी झालेली आसा.
कालचे ह्या पहिला उपरांत की पक्षाचो मेळावो जालो न्हू कार्यकर्त्याचो, तो म्हाका दिसता विनींग कॅन्डिडेट आहा BJPचो सोपटे भाईक, ताका तिकीट दितले कशें. आनी आमचो पार्सेकर आहा तो आमचोच पार्सेकर सर, एक्स चीफ मिनिस्टर. म्हाका दिसता आयज सराक खंय तरी सेंट्रलान व्हरपाचो तेंच्यांनी राज्यसभेचें तिकीट बी दिवन, अशें म्हाका दिसता. सराचे ह्या प्लेसमेंट करपाचें जशें आल्लेकाराचें केलां गव्हर्नर दिवन, तो सरय आमचो तेजे कॅपेबल आहा गव्हर्नर किंवा सेंट्रलान. तेणी आपलें हें करपाचें आनी भाईक आमचे संदी दिवपाची.
When questioned about the Cold War between him and Michael Lobo, MAPSA MLA Joshua D'Souza said it's high time Michael should look at his own constituency and his ministry. He is all the time interfering in MAPSA and talking against me. It's high time that the High Command and senior leaders of the BJP should take action, said Joshua. Now, party has to decide who is important to it, Michael or me. That's Joshua. Watch to what Joshua had to say.
पार्टी त्याच्या ओळखाला गेले
तेंच्यांनी ऍक्शन घेवचूच जाय. केन्ना ते म्हाका आमी रावले केन्ना ऍक्शन घेतले, कारण आमी रावल्या 2 वर्सां आमी रावले. आंडोना सुद्धा इंटरफेरन्स करता, शोले सुद्धा एक्स MLA थंय बेजार आसा.
तुमकां कितें दिसता सर की तेजे ऍक्शन कित्याक जायना? पार्टी ताका भियाता आनी अथवा थंय BJPचो दुसरो कोण म्हापशान BJPचो दुसरो कॅन्डिडेट कोण बसून करता की हालीं ताणें तुमकां तिकेट दवरली?
सद्याक तो प्रेशर टॅक्टिक्स वापरता. घोडेक ताका 2 सीट जाय नाल्यार 3 सीट जाय म्हणून तो करता. पार्टीन विचार करूंक जाय की बाबा मायकल इम्पॉर्टंट काय सातूय सीट निवडून हाडपाचें इम्पॉर्टंट.
Now, GPCC working president Alex Reginaldo Lorenzo, who was under a cloud of suspicion after he was spotted at a city-starred hotel where the BJP election in charge of Goa, Devendra Fadnavis, was staying, cleared the air on Tuesday. Reginaldo entered the hotel at 12 midnight. However, when Herald TV questioned Reginaldo on Tuesday morning about his presence at the hotel, Reginaldo said, "I came here to the hotel to have dinner, nothing more than that." Watch.
I was told that there is a strategy. So one strategist was supposed to meet me there. Somehow it was fixed at about 10 o'clock, but I got delayed because on the way we had food after campaigning. We had a small bite there, and we came. Go to see everybody is there. So I did not waste time. I said, let us not talk anything, and I came out. So I said, let us not create any more differences in our mind, in our opinion. As it is, we have already started campaigning. I have finished almost one village. We have finished campaigning, and that's it. So you met BJP leader? Yeah, I met them. When I saw them, I said, let us move off. Let us not waste much time. And then I came. Sorry? Yeah, no. I was having actually a dinner there. We were supposed to have a dinner there. So the dinner, somehow we got delayed. Then we came back. That's it. There's no other any politics to it. We are very clear. There is no question of me joining any political party. And I think we will put it at rest.
Now, the citizens of Old Goa have decided to hold a Satyagraha campaign beginning with a hunger strike in Old Goa from Wednesday to protest against the illegal construction in the heritage area by a BJP functionary. The citizens have clarified that it is a non-political movement, but one which is totally organized and supported by the people from various sections of society and in the interest of Goa. They have criticized the BJP at the center, the state government and the local panchayat for allowing the project to come up despite glaring irregularities.
Whether they are Hindus, Catholics, Muslims, doesn't matter. We are Goans. So we are all going to come together tomorrow, and from 8 to 6 in the morning, Ami State Cathedral's Gaticha Bayit, that is opposite to the Basilica, we are going to be sitting fasting. We are going to fast and we are going to pray that the government realizes the biggest fraud, the first degree fraud that the government has done in connivance with the political party in giving permissions to the central leader, that is China NC, in giving her all the fraudulent permissions.
जेन्ना तो हो इश्यू आसा हितून तुमचे पदाधिकारी नॅशनल लेवलची तुमची पदाधिकारी इन्वॉल्ड आसा एक इंटरनॅशनल मॉन्युमेंटाचेर कब्जो करपाक तेन्ना हो कितको सेन्सिटीव इश्यू आसा हो तुमी समजपाक जाय आनी तुमी म्हणटा हो लोकल इश्यू म्हणून तुमी आख्खे गोंय तेतून एकठावले पत्रादेवीच्यान काणकोण मेरेन लोक सगळे एकठांय आयले तुमी जर सोशल मिडिया पळयशात जाल्यार सोशल मिडियाचेर भरभरून प्रतिक्रिया आसा हेचेर.
Pollution resulting from the waste disposal discharge of oil from all ships and other agents have resulted in damage to the shellfish species in River Sal, thus resulting in a major loss in catch. About 4,500 fishing families from Velim to Betul are badly affected. Now, Herald TV visited the traditional fishermen community and learned that more than fishing communities are badly affected are suffering a major loss. Watch.
आमकां कळपाक भिरांत जाता कित्याक हें पोल्युशनाक लागून त्या पोल्युशनान गव्हर्मेंटाक नदर धरता ती पोल्युशन न्हू कालू आहा ते मेन कालू ते ऑब्जर्व करता आनी ऑब्जर्व करून ऑब्जर्व ते आपल्या पोटान दवरता आनी ती आमकां घेवन येताय पूण केन्ना म्हाका ती कालू फोन आमी ते मास आहा ते बाजारान येताय पळय हॉटलान बिटलांनी आनी तें तो कालू तें पॉयजन तो पोल्युशन तो ऑब्जर्व करून तेंगे ब्रेन डिफेक्ट जावपा जाता पॅरलायज स्ट्रोक जावपा जाता डेयरी जावपा जाता भायर सुटपाक जाता समजे काय कळटा जायते आहा पूण हेजेर गव्हर्मेंटान एक्शन घेवपाक जाय कंप्लीट समजे काय कळटा एक्शन घेवपाक जाय हेजेर
बेतलांसून सुटाले ते दोग तीग जावन चेडूं येतालीं आनी थिंग आसताली ती आतां
पूण आपूण न्हंय पोल्युशन जावन तुमचे कितें इफेक्ट जाला
सांग इफेक्ट चड तिनीसून ऑयल येताली एक पाट ऑयल येयल्या एक पाट नुस्तें येयलां मेलोलें उबोन येयला ते हें डॉल्फीन येयलें कातून उडयलेली ते पडटाय न्हू थिंगा तेदो ऑयल लीक जालो तेदो ती बोट बुडलेली कर्नाटका आनी ती अशें करून सांग एक दिसा अशें करून जिलांक लायन पडटाली ऑयलीच्यो आनी आंसू येता ऑयलीचो
आतां रिवर्स जाला पयलीं तितून पोल्युशन जाला ताचे प्रमाणे
सांग चड
तेका लागून तुमकां कितें त्रास जाताय
पॉल्युशन जालें म्हणटा आनी कितें मासोड्यांत उणी जाल्या सारकी काळो स्पेशली काळो मोताय आमगे न्हंय ते कितकोन मोताय म्हण काय ना आनी आतां ते बारीक बारीक इन्फॉर्मेशन मेळ्ळें त्या प्रमाणे कोणें कॅमिकल सोडलें म्हूण आयकूं येता आनी लोकांक मातसो म्हाका काळजी घेवची कितें त्यो काळ हायना जावपाक कित्याक त्यो म्हाका दिसना कितें जाल्यार कित्याक ती नुस्त्या सोंपेपणी मोना कळ्ळें तुका मेलें जाल्यार सगळ्यांत लास्ट मत तें पूण तें आज पयलीं तेंच मत म्हण कित्याक म्हण कांय येना
आतां नुस्तें जायना कितें जायना तें सगळें तें येता तें हांगसर येवन बसता नुस्त्या फाटल्यान नुस्त्या मोतालें ते नुस्त्या मोता ते काळो दुडो आहा त्यो मोताय कित्याक हेजे पड घेताय तें सगळें हाताय न्ही आनी तो मागीर सगळें नुस्त्या मागीर हें जाता
Now, the traditional fishermen have threatened to paralyze Goa with a mega morcha if fisheries minister and department do not act against the LED fishing and bull trawling along Goa coast within 1 month's time. Goa Pradesh Fishing Congress cell said Mayfield fishermen use 100 kV power off and for LED fishing, destroy small fish and deplete the fish reserves along the Goa coast. They also demanded that a fuel subsidy of rupees 50,000, which had been reduced to 20,000, be restored. They questioned what Fisheries Department, Coast Guard and Marine Police are doing since they had not detained a single LED using vessel.
तशें तेंच्यांनी आमी डिमांड आशिल्लें आमचे LED लायट जे फिशींग जाता जे भायले ट्रॉलर भायले हाय वोल्टेजचे LEDचे जनरेटर घालून जे लायटिंग करता दर्या आनी बारीक नुस्तें आमचे जे बारीक बारीक जीव आसा नुस्त्याचो तो मरण वयता ताका लागून हे भायले जे ट्रॉलर येता कर्नाटका म्हणा मालवी म्हणटा ते मागीर हेर जे राज्याचे आनी गोंय आमची भितर एरियेक येवन ते फिशींग करता आनी जे बरें नुस्तें आहा ते आपूण व्हरतात आनी जे बारीक नुस्तें आहा ते सगळे ते पावराचे नुस्तें मरण वयता हांव आमच्या काँग्रेसीच्या वाटेन मागता की हे जे आसा हे टोटली स्टॉप जावपाक जाय नाजाल्यार जो 2016 जालो तेच्या डबल जो मोर्चा आसा तो आमी आख्खे गोंयचे फिशरमॅन भायर सरून एक घेराव करतले आनी टोटल गोवा बंद करपाक आमी ट्राय करतले जशें की जायतेशे इशू आमचे आसा हे पयलू आमी LED बंद करूं म्हणून मागता की हे नुस्तें आहा ते आमचे काबार जातले सो आमकां इन फ्युचर आमकां कांय मेळपाना
आनी आमी सरकाराक मागता की तुम्ही कोणाक शिल्डिंग करता जोरी गोंयची बोट कर्नाटका वचून कर्नाटका गव्हर्नमेंट धरता महाराष्ट्र वचून महाराष्ट्र गव्हर्नमेंट धरता खुद आमची एक MLAची बोट दवरलेली आसा LED लायट फिशिंग करून जोरी एडजॉयनिंग स्टेट्स डिपार्टमेंट एक्शन घेता फिशरीज तो आमची स्टेट फिशरीज डिपार्टमेंट करता कितें जेन्ना आमची स्टेटान पयली बॅन केलेले LED लायट फिशिंग आनी बुल ट्रॉलिंग सो हे नेक्सस बिटवीन द फिशरीज डिपार्टमेंट and between the boat owners who are using LED is very clear and Zori Fisheries Department जे गोपी बाबान सांगलेले आसा 1 महिन्या भितर तुम्ही हे बोटयो धरना जाल्यार आमी लास्टाक व्हडली आंदोलन करची पडटली.
The Congress Pradesh Election Committee has begun the process of selection of candidates for the 2022 Assembly election by the first determining the criteria for selection of candidates. AICC's Goa desk in charge, Dinesh, said that it will take and give the best candidates based on social justice and equality, and we will give more representation for women and the youth.
The local bloc should recommend the names and the DCC committee should recommend the names. Based upon their opinions, and also we have other various ways of gathering opinion, we will look at all those things. and finally see that the best candidate is put over there. One is you should have loyalty to the party. Second thing is you should have connect to the people. That is very important. You should have connect to the people of that block, and you should have a good reputation, and you should be able to manage the election well and win the election. So it's a combination. There is no one single factor. You know how politics works. So it's a combination of everything which makes a candidate win, and he should be able to win the hearts of the people. That is what is most important.
Asked about the prospects of Congress in the 2022 Assembly elections, Pratap Singh Rane said, almost all infrastructure such as roads, irrigation, planning, green areas, industrial estates, government colleges, etc. were developed by the Congress. Asked about his daughter-in-law contesting from Puriam, Rane said it's a free country and anyone is free to contest. But he said he is not aware if she has shown a desire to contest.
That will decide if I get a ticket.
So your daughter-in-law is
interested to contest. Daughter-in-law?
Yeah.
Well, this is a free country. Not that I am aware.
In the visit to the Chinchini market, TM's leader was shocked to see the people lack basic facilities. To his horror, Advocate Antonio Clovis discovered that although there were 2 toilets built at the market, but there are no commodes and no water. Where have the funds for the basic amenities gone? Tennis ace Leander Pace, who visited Chinchini markets at TMC, had a vision and plan to give people better quality of life. Pace also said that people in Chinchini lack electricity, business, jobs, and getting people to spend money.
You know, it's wonderful coming out into South Goa and visiting the full community here. Right behind me is the van that goes around spreading the knowledge of what TMC Goa is going to do, what our vision is, what our plans are to give people a better quality of life. So for me, going through the whole marketplace and asking the community and all the vendors as to what their issues are, and their issues are basically electricity, their issues are business, their issues are bringing people back into spending money, their jobs, their issues are running water. These basics are things that are needed by the community, and these are basic essentials.
आज आम्ही चिंचवण बाजारात बोलले सगळ्या शॉपान आम्ही बोलले सगळे फ्रूट वेंडर आणि फिश वेंडर सगळे मेळ्ळे आम्ही त्यांचे प्रॉब्लेम ऐकले and most of the problems are that they have got no basic facility. हे चिंचवण बाजारात एक टॉयलेट सुद्धा ना. आता you can see behind there are 2 toilets built under the ODF fund. If you look inside, there is no commode over there. There is no water. नुसतं connection ना, commode ना, काहीच ना. फक्त स्ट्रक्चर बांधलं आहे. आता पैसे कोणाचे वेस्ट जाता? हे पैसे आमचे टॅक्स पेयरांचे. आणि लोकांना आता वचून क्वेश्चन करपा जाय. आमचे मिनिस्टर आणि कोण पावर आहे तेमकां कोणाक क्वेश्चन करपा जाय. इंजिनियराक क्वेश्चन करपा जाय. हे कशें जालें? तो टॉयलेट कोणे व्हेलो? हो फंड खंय गेला?
North Goa SP Shobhit Saxena has said that taking the issue of assault seriously. We have arrested the main accused who had physically assaulted and verbally abused and threatened the parish priest of Saligaon. He also reiterated his stand that such incidents and acts will not and should not be repeated.
Property which is adjoining to the church, and some renovation works were going on, because of which there was some issue between the accused and the father in the church. So because of that issue, it escalated, and they this person verbally threatened and assaulted the priest, and therefore the case was registered over some issue regarding property. And in that case, one person had allegedly slapped the priest, assaulted him, and spoke bad words to him. So in that case, we had seen a lot of locals from Saligaon had come to the police station to register their protest in the matter, as the complainant was a priest. And we have taken the complaint of the victim priest, and we have also got him medically examined. On examination of the medical report, we found that he was hurt. It was a case of simple hurt, and the accused was identified, and he was placed under arrest after a case was registered. And the investigation carried out, the Saligaon people had withdrawn their protest peacefully, and further investigation is ongoing. we take matters of assault very seriously, and we have zero tolerance for any sort of assault or people taking law in their own hands.
After the COVID pandemic, there is finally some good news for Goa tourism. The Russian charter company Russia has requested slots for 9 charter flights at Goa International Airport. They've also informed that the first charter from Russia will land on 30th of December, says Goa Airport Director Gagan Malik.
जहाँ तक इंटरनेशनल ऑपरेशंस का सवाल है तो वो तो इसी बात पर डिपेंड करता है कि इंटरनेशनल ट्रैवलर बाकी नेशन से ट्रैवल करता है कि नहीं करता है. अगर लॉकडाउन की स्थिति रहती है या वहाँ पे कोविड की स्थिति ख़राब होती है तो बट नेचुरल बात है कि उसका इम्पैक्ट भारत पर भी और गोवा पर भी पड़ेगा. और इसीलिए मेरा शुरू से ये मानना रहा है कि जब भी एक चार्टर ऑपरेशन स्टार्ट होंगे, ये इस बात पर मुख्य रूप से निर्भर करेगा, इस पर डिपेंड करेगा कि वहाँ के नेशंस की कंडीशन क्या है और गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के ऑन दैट डे प्रोटोकॉल्स क्या हैं. तो वहाँ की अगर स्थिति ख़राब होती है और गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के प्रोटोकॉल चेंज होते हैं तो उसके मद्देनज़र ही जो भी फ़्लाइट ऑपरेशन होगा वो ऑपरेट करेगा. आज मॉर्निंग में हमारे पास रोज़िया की रिक्वेस्ट आई है स्लॉट्स की, और वो 30 दिसंबर से उन्होंने अपनी फ़र्स्ट फ़्लाइट को अनाउंस किया. अभी उन्होंने 9 फ़्लाइट्स की रिक्वेस्ट भेजी है. इसके पहले हम स्कैट और एयर अस्ताना के स्लॉट्स को अप्रूव कर चुके हैं. ये 3rd चार्टर की रिक्वेस्ट है इस सीज़न के लिए जो 30 दिसंबर से है. अभी उनकी रिक्वेस्ट सिर्फ 9 स्लॉट्स के लिए आई है. मे बी डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द सिचुएशन वो उसको और बढ़ा सकते हैं. वीक में 2 दिन इनका ऑपरेशन रहेगा, थर्सडे और सैटरडे. तो लेट्स सी, चीज़ें बेहतर हो रही हैं. लोगों की चार्टर ऑपरेटर्स की जो रिक्वेस्ट है वो आनी शुरू हो गई हैं और हम एज फास्ट एज पॉसिबल उनको एग्जामिन करके क्लियर करने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं.
Goa will be drug-free and soon will be known as the safest tourist destination across the world, says Goa's new Director General of Police, I.D. Shukla, who took charge on Tuesday. He also added that his department will not compromise on any law and order situation and would make sure that the rate of criminal activities goes down.
And we will tackle with all various means whatever possible, such as awareness, prevention, detection, punishment, prosecution. At all stages we will fight, and we will have a better coordination with our counterparts also on this front.
So you see the drugs increasing because you worked in Goa last time, so as compared to now, how you see the Goa?
See, now I have joined, I am studying the situation. We will reply these points due course of time, but certainly my priority, my first priority is there. Goa will be drug free. There absolutely nothing can be said, and I don't find, see, there are certain measures, we will take strict measures such as PIT, NDPS Act. I will tell my officers that they will formulate such policies and such standing orders where if people are fined and involved in several offences, they are the habitual offenders, they will book in the National Security Acts, they will book under installments. My police, my force, everybody should be fully equipped with the technology. Technology cannot be brushed aside. The rest, law and order is there, election is there, things will be placed, and the officers, DIG and IG, they have already briefed, they have prepared for that things. Now recruitment is going on, and it is going on smooth. I want to make Goa a tourist friendly destination without any kind of illegal activities. This is all my priorities, and I will see that my force to promote these ideas.
And now for some sports. Mumbai City FC secured all 3 points in their opening fixtures against last season's semi-finals FC Goa, winning by a 3-0 margin. FC Goa were punished by a clinch and clinical Mumbai City FC as the Hero Indian Super League Golden Boot winner Igor Angulo scored a brace on his debut for Mumbai City FC. Here are the highlights of the post-match interaction.
Transitions all the time. When we was playing attack, we lose the areas, we lose the control the areas, and then in a lot of transitions, Mumbai have more chances against us. I think it's a big problem for us because when we are in attack, it's very important to put attention in these controls. Today I think it's a lot of details, you know, it's not possible to talk about 1 point or 2 points, no, it's a detail by detail was terrible because when you have, for example, you have you can watch, for example, the first half, we are in positional attack for the winger, the control is not good, then loose, then the press is not good, and then step and step, Mumbai in 2 passes, was in positional attack, and then it's difficult because it's a lot of details. No, now of course the most important is the emotions, the team. Now is of course this night it's difficult for us, it's difficult for the players, it's difficult for the team. And now the most important is tomorrow wake up so early and to start to work for prepare a young sport. This is the most important. Don't think in more, of course, is thinking in the last game, but. I think the most important also for the dressing room is to control the emotions.
Yeah, it's always enjoyable to get a win, especially in your first game. I won't say it's a marker, I say it's a good start for us, you know, building off the back of what this club and team achieved last year. So it was important we started well, and it was really pleasing to see for parts of the game we played the style of football that we want to play, and we want to evolve from what we did last year. So very pleased with the start, but that's all it is. Very happy, not just with those two, but you know we had some changes in the game due to injuries and things we had to change around. I thought every player that come on had a huge impact positively for us. You know, young Rakip at right back, come on at left back, and you know the subs that were made late in the second half come on and injected some life into the game, which was needed. I really enjoyed it. I said at the start I was excited. I was excited to be in India. I was excited to take over this club and continue building on the excellent work that Sergio Libera had done last year. And my job was to come in and continue that and try and build and add and evolve the style. And I'm hopeful that we've started to show signs of that over periods of the game. He'll be extremely pleased because the goalkeeper coach, who's unfortunately sick tonight, he's promised him that he would sing a song tonight at the team dinner if Igor scored and we won the game. So he will be very much looking forward to that when we get back to the hotel. Yeah, we'll shut the players down now for a day or two and give them time to rest and recover. We've had a lot going on in the last couple of weeks, so it's important that we recover after this and assess where we are. I think so. I mean, you have to leave those decisions to the referees, and I thought the referees dealt with things very well this evening.
And now we end this news bulletin with Cartoon of the Day image. Well, that's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thank you for watching Herald TV. For more news and alerts, please do follow us at O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Until then, goodbye and take care.